Welcome everyone to this exciting interview segment. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down with Justin Berti, star of the Lifetime movie Little Desire. Join us as we delve into Justin's insights into his character and the challenges of filming this movie. Thank you for being here with us, Justin.
Pleasure. It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. So, can you tell us a little bit about your character in Little Desire?
He is a husband to Mackenzie Davis. Theo Davis is my character's name. Married to Mackenzie Davis. We live in this town and we have new neighbors that just moved in. But the neighbors don't know much about us and our lifestyle. We are swingers.
Yeah.
So we come over, we're very friendly, and we slowly introduce them to the swinging lifestyle. And from there, everything goes crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what initially attracted you to your role in this movie?
What was interesting is that originally the script was more kind of like the movie Stepford Wives. Do you know that movie?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where a new couple moves into our community, and I kind of have feelings for the new wife, and I'm trying to warn her to leave the community because the company that owns the community is bad. That was the original. Then
Yeah.
when I flew to Kentucky and when I was reading the script, I'm like, how did we become swingers? They had to change the concept. Um, but I love working on Lifetime movies. I've done about 10 of them now. I just finished shooting a Lifetime movie yesterday.
Oh,
So I just enjoy them. I enjoy the quality. It's great as an actor to get reels from them, to
yeah.
get some good scenes. And the audition scene with Theo, I loved it. It was just, but that audition scene wasn't in the final script. So my character, a lot of things changed. I can't give away too much of how it ends. But the character that I auditioned for and the character that I actually did were two different people, and that was fine. I'm more, uh, I don't know, maybe a little bit of the comic relief in the
Oh,
movie, a little bit. Just the guy that, hey, everything's okay, everything's great. If I can show you, hold on one second. Um, Let me find the photo.
yeah.
Hopefully, this is. I should have had this photo all ready to go, but I am. What am I doing? Albums. The Mac changed everything. Uh, where is favorites? It's on my phone. I'm using my phone for this.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. Hold on one second. Damn
Don't
it.
worry.
Where are favorites? Oh, favorites. Got it. Let's see if I think I. Oh, here we go. Perfect. So this, let's see, can you get that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that, okay, no joke. That image,
Yeah.
that outfit holding an axe was the first place that I started this movie. That's my first mark. Where they
Oh,
go to your first mark and action. I had to walk up to the house shirtless with the axe. That's my first
scene.
the first scene that we shot.
Okay.
That it's not the first scene you see me. It's the
Oh,
first scene, and I'm like, oh my god, I look like an axe murderer, which sometimes Lifetime movies have those kind of characters.
yeah.
So I made a lot of jokes about that because I'm not an axe murderer. I'm not giving too much away on that. I'm not an axe murderer. But I show up to the new neighbor's house with an axe, shirtless. You need to watch it. You need to see it to know what goes on from there.
We have to feel the sense of the movie.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So, what do you think makes this movie so special and captivating for the viewers?
Um, I think what makes it special is there's not many movies about swingers,
Yeah,
and that lifestyle I don't know much about, and the way that we portrayed it as actors, there is definitely an awkwardness
okay.
for a new couple to get involved because you see who your partner is going to be with.
Yes,
You know that you're going to have this exchange, and then there's jealousy, and then there's excitement, and then there's fear. You don't know how it's going to go. Will my partner enjoy that person more than me? Am I not good enough?
yeah,
But my character and my wife, who's played by Alexandra, who she was incredible. She has a great scene in the movie where she tells the rules of what it's, rule number one, no one gets hurt. Rule number two, you can't tell lies. Rule number three, no means no. Like if you stop, we stop.
okay.
Um, that scene was kind of awkward for me as Justin because like what? Oh my god, what are we doing? Like
Yeah,
I don't know what that would be like. But that is, that term has been used. People are in swinging communities. There are swingers. I don't know if you know this, but I can't remember. In America, when you're in the grocery store and you have a pineapple,
yeah,
and if it's upside down,
yeah.
it means I'm a swinger. And
I didn't know that.
yeah, so I think the pineapple emoji is used to say, "Hey, my my wife and I we're swingers, so we're okay."
Okay,
So
nice.
it exists. It exists.
Yeah. And what was it like working with the rest of the cast and crew on set?
So they were all wonderful. Ty was great. Kayla, I got to work with Kayla again on another Lifetime movie called Lethal Altitude. This is Lethal Desire. Um, they were all wonderful, professional. Everyone just we got no one was everyone was on top of their game, and there was a lot of laughs. Unfortunately, my character is not in as many scenes as they are. So I had a lot of downtime.
Oh,
And during that downtime, we were in Kentucky. It was my first time to be in Kentucky. I bought a bike from
yeah,
Walmart and I just traveled around Kentucky on a bicycle
that's
on my
amazing.
days off. Yeah, so they were so much fun to work with, and there was a lot of laughter about the situation, the swinging situation. So we were laughing a lot, and it was a great production team. David, the director, awesome guy. Again, a lot of laughs. There was a lot of jokes being said during the filming.
That's great. So, what can you tease about your character journey?
What can I what?
Tease about your
Oh,
character journey.
what can I tease? Be careful. Be careful what you do in your marital life, in your love life, because sometimes it could become lethal.
Yeah, it's great. The last question about this movie. What was your favorite scene or moment while filming it? If you can say that, if it's not a spoiler.
That's great. Um, it's so funny because the the scene where I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know. But the scene where my wife starts going over the rules is not my favorite scene because all of the actors, we were kind of uncomfortable. Like, this is weird. You know, it just was because we're not swingers.
Yeah.
I believe all three of them are married. I'm not married, but
Okay.
it just was. It was funny. It was awkward. Um, my favorite, maybe it was. I think I had the most fun doing the barbecue scene. There's a barbecue scene
Okay.
where we invite them over for the first time after going to their house and saying, "Hey neighbors, we saw that you just moved in. We want to welcome you to the neighborhood. Why don't you come over for a barbecue?"
Okay.
I think the barbecue scene, because they allowed me to, do the barbecue, and there were some awkward moments in there. So I like the barbecue scene.
Great. So, change of subject.
Okay.
This is a question I ask to all the artists I have the pleasure to talk with. What have been some of the most memorable projects you worked on throughout your career and why for you?
Okay. The most memorable
Yeah.
is no doubt Divorce Bait. That was my first romantic comedy. And the reason why it's so memorable is because it was my first chance to do comedy and to be given that opportunity. Because I just on this last shoot, on this last Lifetime movie, it's called A Killer Smile. I don't know when it's going to come out, but my character isn't funny. The subject matter is pretty intense, but every time they said cut, I'm making jokes. Before action, I'm making jokes. And I feel that I'm meant to do comedy. So Divorce Bait stands out as my most memorable um, and most enjoyable. But another movie, Toy Guns, it's actually going to do the film festival circuit soon. That was the first movie I did when I moved to LA about 8 years ago, and it changed from the title changed from Brothers in Arms to Frontera to Toy Guns, and we added scenes. We kept filming, so now it's officially called Toy Guns, and that means so much to me because it was the first true project I did in LA, and it gave me so much footage that helped me get into more doors later on.
That's great. So, I see on your IMDb you
Yeah.
have two projects in development, and they are paranormal nowadays and
Yes.
Water's Edge. Can you please,
Oh my.
yeah, can you please say something about these two projects?
Sure. So Paranormal Nobodies was a pilot I shot 2 years ago,
Oh,
and they are still either going to try to sell the idea to make more episodes, or they're going to fund it themselves. Hold on, my dog is about to jump to get a ball. Here, get that. I'm sorry about that. So
no worries.
Paranormal Nobodies was an incredible concept. Let's say it's Ghostbusters meets Twilight.
Ooh,
And what was that? Stranger Things. Like Stranger Things, Ghostbusters, Twilight, all intertwined. And I play the father of a girl who has paranormal talents, can see
okay,
ghosts, can talk. I hope the production team on that also does a lot of Lifetime movies that I've worked on.
okay,
And the director, Lindsay Hartley, I've worked with her on a Lifetime movie. I worked with her on two projects. Yeah, Paranormal Nobodies and Vacation Home Nightmares. And I
yeah,
told them, I want to do this. I want this to continue. So I don't know when they're going to pick it up and start filming again. Water's Edge,
yeah,
so much fun. It was last year, shot in Ohio. I got to shoot with my good friend Eric Fellows, who I was in Divorce Bait with. I made a lot of new friends on that shoot. The director Lana was just amazing. Allowed us so much freedom. That movie is going to be very intense. It's like Lifetime movie, but with swear words and more graphic details
ooh,
and content. Like Lifetime can't do certain things, blood, gore. profanity, and that's fine. Water's Edge is going to be like a hardcore thriller.
That's
So
great.
I'm very excited to see that one come out.
Yeah. And I hope that paranormal novelists
Yeah.
have some development more.
Me too. Me
Yeah.
too.
I saw there is in the cast also Christy Murdoch.
Hold on.
Christy
I'm-
Murdoch. I don't.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God, she
Yeah,
played my wife.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
She
told
does a
her.
lot of Lifetime movies.
Yeah,
Christy. Yeah.
Christy. I chatted with her multiple times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She was lovely. I've only worked with her once, and that was Paranormal Noise.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. So, the last question.
Yes.
Can you tease us something about your next projects? What are you
Sure.
going to film next?
Okay. So I just finished shooting a Killer Smile Lifetime movie. I have a lead role in this one,
Ooh,
and it will be a thriller. And I absolutely loved everyone that was a part of that. The four main actors all brought their A game. The director, Uni, she was new. It was her first Lifetime movie, and she made us feel all comfortable. She was a superstar. This one is just it's intense. Um, I won't tell you if I'm the good guy or the bad guy, but there's a lot of twists and turns where you see a couple make a mistake and that mistake grows bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think the odds be like, oh no, how could they make that mistake? Oh my God, I can't believe it's gonna get that bad. Oh, it's gonna even go there. So I loved it.
amazing. And when do you think we can watch it on Lifetime?
I'm gonna hope that it comes out in the summer.
In the summer. Great.
Yeah, I hope so. They didn't give us a date, but I hope the summer.
Yeah.
Because Lethal Desire was shot last summer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
There is some movies of Lifetime World that are shoot 2 months or less
Yeah.
before they aired, and some
Yeah.
they have a more time between the filming and airing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think it's usually because Lifetime likes to have themes. I think
yeah,
this year is Vicious Valentine's Day, like
yeah,
Murderous Valentine's Day. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. So this is it.
Yeah.
Make sure all of you to coach Little Desire
Yeah.
the tomorrow night on Friday night on the LMN. And thank you, Justin, to join us today.
My pleasure. My pleasure. How do you watch it in Italy?
Uh, Not yet.
Yeah, but how you have a Lifetime channel in
No,
Italy?
we don't have the Lifetime. Some
Okay.
channels like female-driven channels and
Okay.
uh, the Capital channels brought the movie and they dubbed it and air it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do I have movies in Italy that are dubbed when my voice is dubbed?
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my. E quanto faccio? Fare andare vicino a un bravo.
Yes, that's great.
No.
So thank you so much
Thank you.
and thank you
Appreciate
all
it.
for watching. Bye.
Bye bye. Ciao.